Hey guys, Esther here, and today we're going to talk about some really powerful stuff. So I need you to hang on with me and comment in the comments below. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel if it resonates for you, and also share it. So today we're going to talk about recognize and manage your level of crazy, dealing with global crises and power struggles. So let's break this down, right? So we all know what they are: financial, medical, education, environmental, and ideology. These crises that we are dealing with in today's world have gotten a lot of us upset, frustrated, fighting amongst each other, and it's really causing unnecessary drama, unnecessary crazy, and just all around a very bad time. So what can we do about it, right? So I was thinking about what is the best way to break down the example of what's really going on. And so here's an example for you. I hope you can appreciate it, and I hope it's humorous and at the same time effective. So here we go. Let's imagine that we all live in Estherland. And in Estherland, there is a movement coming across saying that everyone has to drink celery juice. You guys all know that Tom and I are addicted to the celery juice. We're very big advocates of mostly plant-based foods. We are very big on herbs and supplementation, holistic lifestyle, all that stuff. But the most important thing right now is in Estherland, you must drink the celery juice. And so what I do now is, as the ruler of my kingdom, is I start to put forth laws that everyone must drink the celery juice. They must be in schools. All students, regardless of their parents' permission, must drink celery juice every morning. Also, if a student is not drinking the celery juice, they are not to be reported to the parents. Nobody must know anything, and they must be indoctrinated to drink the celery juice, because otherwise they will be either expelled or they will be ostracized. Their parents will also be affected with the situation. They could lose their jobs if they have anything to say about this. Also, I'm putting out laws that celery juice must be in all the stores. It must be in the first part of the shelves everywhere. And if you do not agree to this and you do not drink your celery juice every morning, your neighbors have to sell you out and make sure that the authorities know that you are not drinking the celery juice, and that these are not good neighbors. They are harming you. They are putting you at risk. And so these are the laws that I am putting forth, okay? So as I'm working towards putting these laws into effect, what I've created is that now there's different groups, right? So the different groups now are fighting amongst each other. Yay, which is what I wanted. I have the non-celery juice drinkers, and I have the celery juice drinkers, and they're fighting amongst themselves, which is perfect, because as I'm dangling the little keys over here, and as I'm distracting them over here with the reasons for the fighting and the discourse and the, no, we're right, no, I'm right, no, this is why, and this is wrong, and this is right, and they're all fighting over here, I am over here creating laws and putting forth all kinds of legislation and doing all the things that I need to do to put forth all my rules about the celery juice. Now, here's what I didn't plan for. I noticed that over here, there's a small group that has actually outsmarted me a little bit. And they have decided to come together. They've come together, meaning they're like, look, you don't want to drink the celery juice? We want to drink the celery juice. Is it really that big of a deal as long as the bigger picture is in play, as long as that we are happy, we have financial abundance, we are, our children are happy and getting a proper education, we have homes, our economy is good, we have a great medical system, so we have the care that we need, the environment is good. Let's focus on those issues and we will figure out the celery thing as we go. You guys drink it, don't drink it, doesn't matter. But we have to come together and stop fighting and defeat the real enemy here, which is, in this case, Esther and her crazy laws of that everybody has to drink celery juice. So here's the thing, guys. That was a silly example, right? But that's what's really going on. That's what's really going on. And if we don't open our eyes and we don't realize that that is what is happening, we are being being manipulated. We are being fooled, we are being manipulated, and we are being taught to fight each other instead of the real enemy at hand. Now we can also go a deeper layer and we could talk about spirituality, right? Because at the end of all of this, spiritually speaking, it's all about learning how to love each other and overcome all this craziness. And at the end of the day, learn to find common ground like this little group did over here. And finding that unity and sticking to the big issues and really stop with the nonsense so that we can overcome the bigger issues. And so here's what I wanted to share. There's 4 steps that I really wanted to share with you. And I hope that you can take away from this video some humor, but also, like I said, some effectiveness and maybe some ideas on how we can move forward. Number 1, guys, pay attention. Pay attention to what's really going on. There's a lot of things that are being said, like, for example, oh yeah, we're trying to unify, we're trying to create, diversity, we're trying to create inclusiveness, we're trying to create a better economy, we're trying to be supportive to, another country, we're trying to, make the medical system better, we're trying to make the educational system better, we want to make sure that everyone feels included. Guys, of course, and we all want that. But pay attention. Is that really what is being created? Okay? Number 2, education. Educate yourself. Don't just watch the same old network with the same old information. Be open. Be open to listening to other people's opinions. Be open to listening to all the leaders that are running in today's election, in the primaries. Be open to even the leaders that aren't on your same side, because it's these sides that are causing most of these issues. This side, that side. Like I said, they got us fighting. They got us over here, distracted with all the fights. Okay? So education. Listen to networks that are not in your comfort zone. I will post some below of the different networks that I listen to that show all sides. Okay? Number 3, compassion. Compassion is a big one because it's not easy. It's not easy when you don't agree with someone because you feel very strongly. I feel very strongly about celery juice. I feel very strongly that people should eat more plant-based foods. I feel very strongly that we should, be spiritual and that we should focus on why are we really here and not all of this nonsense that's going on. However, It's not my job to push that on anyone. It's not my job to go around and constantly create fights and conflict with other people, right? My job is to be compassionate. My job is to listen to the opposing side and to learn so that the truth does emerge, because the other person who's speaking differently than me or has a different opinion could educate me on something that I don't even understand or I didn't know, right? We don't know what we don't know. So compassion, very, very important. And number 4, creation. Create. Go out there and create. Create what we want. If we want a unified society, if we want a unified world, if we want a better environment, if we want better schools, if we want better medical systems, if we want better financial situation, if we want all these things, then we must take responsibility and go and create. First in our own lives, which means get your own house in order, get clear about who you are, what you stand for, what you want, and applying all the rules, all the tips that we just talked about, right? And then go out there and create in your community. Go out and align yourself with communities that are doing amazing and powerful things, that are not creating division, not creating fights, not creating conflict, not creating delusion, but are actually creating unity, creating ways to work together towards what we all want. We are being fooled to think that it is your side, my side, red, blue, yellow, green. It's not, guys. We are all of the same cloth. We are all spiritual beings on a human journey. And if you don't believe that, that's okay. That's okay. But I will tell you that God is not the one causing all the problems. God gave us a beautiful opportunity. He let us do our free will and come down and have this experience. And He let us do what we want to do. And here we're doing it. And I don't think we're doing such a great job. I think we're doing a pretty crappy job. So if we want something better, we need to create it. So with that, guys, I'm going to get off my soapbox now. I hope that my celery example was useful, entertaining, and a little inspiring for us to go out there and create the best possible life and world that we all wish to have. So with that, guys, as always, when you know and understand yourself, the world will know and understand you too. And remember, what's the best that can happen? Take care, guys. Have a great week.